My name is Kayla. My favorite subject is English. I love writing and I love to read. My favorite color is pink, and my favorite animal is dog. I love dogs. So now what I would like for each of us to do, I would like you to start off by saying, what is your name? What is your favorite subject in school? What is your favorite color? And what is your favorite animal? And what grade are you in? Okay, so when I call you, can you answer these questions out loud? Okay. So these are the questions over here. I just wrote them down over here, and we're all going to answer them, okay? So just let's start off with Leon. Leon, can you turn on your camera, please? We'll keep all our cameras on for this class, please.
My name is Leon. My favorite subject is math. My favorite color is cyan. My favorite animal is the Komodo dragon, and my grade is 4.
Okay, grade 4. And your favorite color is cyan?
Yes.
Wow, that's very specific. What is that again? Which color is that?
It's like a white, it's a greenish blue.
A greenish blue. Oh yeah, like kind of like a turquoise a little bit?
Yes, yes.
Oh, very nice. I like that specific color you gave us, Leon. Welcome to the class, Leon. We're so happy you're here. Okay, next we have Angela. Angela, can you please answer those questions?
My name is Angela. My favorite subject is English. My favorite color is pink. My favorite animal is dog, and I'm in 4th grade.
Oh, wow, Angela, it sounds like we have so much in common. Yeah, your favorite color is pink and you also love dogs too. Do you like any specific dogs or all dogs?
All of them.
All of them. So all shapes and sizes and colors. Okay, great. So next we have Ivory. Is that how you pronounce your name?
Yes.
Okay, Ivory, can you please introduce yourself to the class?
My name is Ivory. My favorite subject is writing. My favorite color is blue. My favorite animal is foxes.
Foxes.
And I'm in grade 2.
Okay, wonderful. Grade 2. So you love foxes. What do you love so much about foxes?
They're cute because in my neighbor's backyard, foxes actually live in there.
You see foxes in your neighbor's backyard? That's so cool. That's awesome. Yeah, sometimes I see them in the field across from my house too. And I like them. They're kind of like a wild dog, right? Okay, and Emily, can you please introduce yourself to the class?
My name is Emily Jung. Just call me Zhang for now. My favorite subject is phys ed. My favorite color is soft pink. And my favorite animal is a duck or chicken. And my grade is grade 4.
Grade 4. Okay, so we have 3 grade 4s and 1 grade 2. Awesome. And what is your favorite thing to do in phys ed, Emily?
Probably most of the games.
Most of the games? You like the games? What kind of games? Like sports, or do you like just doing?
I want to say one thing. It's like random games like capture the chicken, capture the flag, and all those.
Capture the chicken. Well, that's great because you get to capture your favorite animal.
No, it's rubber chickens.
I know, I'm just kidding. Okay, so let us begin. So just to give you some background, I am going to be doing some reading with you every week. and some writing as well. We do have different grade levels here today. So today will kind of just be us testing the waters. We're going to see what works well for us, and we're going to be doing some reading. We're going to be doing a bit of writing. And I just want everybody to try their very best. And I think how I'm going to do this is I will call on certain people to read out loud. Is everybody comfortable with reading out loud?
Yes.
Yes. Everyone is?
Well, I want to ask, what if you're bad at spelling?
That's what we're here to improve on. That's okay. You
I
know,
can barely spell any words, even though I'm a grade 4.
that's okay. You know what? That's why we're here. We're here to learn. And you're going to be an amazing speller. I have a student, and she's in grade 5, and she was struggling with spelling, and now she's spelling at a grade 7 level because she tried really hard, and now she's confident in her spelling. And I know the same will happen for you. Okay, so let me pull up what we're going to be doing today. One moment. Give me a second, my friends. Do you remember what my name is?
Miss Kayla?
Yeah, you can just call me Kayla. That's okay. I'm just here to help you out and support you in school. Is everyone enjoying their school year?
Oh,
Yes.
Indeed, yeah.
Yes, we love to hear that.
Miss Kayla,
Yes?
you kind of look like one of the teachers I met before in summer camp.
Oh, do I?
You look like our teacher, which was like Miss Asteroid.
Oh, Miss Asteroid.
Which obviously was not her real name.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if that's her real name, I want that name. That's a cool name. Okay, one moment.
You also have the same humor as her, and you also like pink and also like dogs.
Oh my goodness, are we the same person? Okay, let us begin. We are going to just try our very best, okay? So again, we do have everyone with different skill levels and abilities in our class, right? Different grades. So we'll just be kind. If something is too hard, you can always let me know. If something's too easy, you can also let me know. But yeah, we'll just be cautious for our other friends and other grade levels too. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go paragraph by paragraph. Okay, so I'm going to ask, I'm assuming everyone knows what a paragraph is. A paragraph is like where you see this little break here. So this is the first paragraph right here.
This kind of reminds me of something. I used to have like an old class that would like teach us English and how to spell.
That's what the name of the game is here. That's what we're doing. We're learning, well, we already know how to spell. We're just to practice it and practice reading. So this is our first paragraph.
Pronunciations. Sometimes it will be like acrobative or something like that. I can't really pronounce anything either. Only the words I really do know.
That's okay. We're here to learn. Every answer is appreciated here, whether it's right or wrong. Okay, my friends. So I'm going to ask, do we have any volunteers to start us off today? Who wants to begin reading? Angela, can you start, please? Oh, Leon, sorry. Leon has his hand up. My bad.
Sunflowers. The sunflower plant is very attractive yellow flower. It gets its name from its yellow sun-like face and also from the ability of rotate this face towards the sun as the sun moves from east to west during the day. With plenty of sun and water, the sunflower can grow over 10 feet high.
Excellent reading. Excellent, excellent. Okay, Leon, you want to do the next one?
Yes.
All right, go for it.
So the sunflower is so pretty. that it is often used in flower arrangements. It has been painted by many artists too. Even the famous artist Vincent van Gogh did a series of sunflowers paintings. The sunflower design is often used in arts and crafts and even fabric for clothing.
Excellent. So we're learning that, the sunflower isn't just what we see outside in the summer. It's also painted by a famous artist named Vincent van Gogh, who painted a bunch of different sunflower beautiful paintings. And we also can wear it on our clothes, which is really cool, right? Ivory has her hand up. So how about Ivory, would you like to read the next one? However,
No, I just have a question.
Yes, what is your question?
Why are some of the words underlined?
That's a really good question. So some of these words are underlined because we are going to go back and discuss them afterwards, because these are a little bit more challenging words. So we're going to talk about them soon. Thank you for asking the question.
How come arrangements are not a challenging word? Pretty or arrangements? Is arrangements harder to spell than pretty?
Do you mean attractive?
No, like the sentence that says the sunflower is so pretty that is often used in sunflower arrangements. How is arrangements not underlined?
That's a good question, Leon. We're going to have to definitely underline that one too. Thanks for pointing that out. Okay, Ivory, can you read paragraph number 3, starting with however?
Okay. However, the sun is more than a pretty yellow flower. It is an important farm crop and provides food for people and wildlife. Sunflower seeds are used as a snack food. Birds love sunflower seeds, and many people buy black oil sunflower seeds for their bird feeders.
Excellent. So we're learning more uses of sunflowers, right? So what else did we learn here? Well, we learned that the sunflower is more than just a flower. We can also eat sunflower seeds. It's an important farm crop, so people grow it because it provides food. Who here has eaten sunflower seeds before?
My mom has literally bought so many sunflower seeds, but I can't even count how many she's bought so far. I feel like she bought like 2 packs. Like, it's famous in Chinese culture to harvest these sunflower seeds. I don't know, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh well, that's really good that she did that. I mean, I love sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are like
Great.
they're really good, especially when they're salted. I don't know if I don't like them as much when they're not salted, but when they're salted, it's like a nice snack.
I see them salted.
You've never had them salted? Okay, Ivory, you have your hand up? You're showing me your sunflower seeds?
Yeah, these are sunflower seeds in a bag.
Big bag of sunflower seeds. Do you think if you put them in the ground, a sunflower would grow?
Probably not, since it's already cooked.
Yeah, maybe not the best, especially in April when it's really cold outside still. Okay, excellent. And I'm going to call on Emily. Can you please read the most important use of sunflower paragraph?
Okay, the most important use of sunflower crops is the sunflower oil, which is extracted from the sunflower seeds. The sunflower oil is used for salads, dressing, frying, and baking.
Excellent. And I'm going to just finish it off here. So you can see that the sunflower is a beautiful plant and also an excellent source of food. Okay, so this was a pretty short reading, but does somebody want to tell me one thing that they've learned from this reading that they didn't know before about sunflowers? Emily?
I never knew these sunflowers were supposed to be arranged and painted by a famous painter named Vincent van Gogh. good.
Yeah, Vincent van Gogh is a very, very famous painter, and he did paint lots and lots of sunflowers. Excellent. Does anyone else want to share what they've learned after reading this? Because it's important not only to read, but to think about what we've also read and what we've learned. Ivory?
I didn't know that the sunflower design is often used in arts.
Yeah, and people wear the sunflower, people eat the sunflower. It has many, many uses. Excellent. So let's go over these words here, the underlined words for our vocabulary. So the first thing I want to say, I turned it blue. Okay, there we go. The first thing is attractive. Does anyone want to try and guess what attractive means? And if you know, you can put up your hand and explain what attractive means. Emily?
Attractive is like, it's, never mind.
You try your best. It's okay.
Attractive.
It says the sunflower plant is a very attractive yellow flower. So do we think that it's a good thing that something's attractive or a bad thing?
Yeah, sometimes it could be good, sometimes it could be a bad, but it's attractive, like you're pulled in, like it catches your eye and you're pulled into it.
Yeah, exactly. Ivory, do you want to answer?
That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, the same thing. So attractive is another word for saying beautiful. So if something's attractive, it's nice to look at. So they're calling the plant a very beautiful yellow flower. Okay, Leon, can you take a guess about what rotate means? What does rotate? This word over here. It says it gets its name.
It means turning, like you're turning your face or like your body.
Exactly. Yeah, rotate. Like if you're turning a certain way, you're rotating. Excellent. Angela, can you tell me what plenty means?
It means like a lot.
Yeah, a lot. That's a really good, yeah. So it means a lot. So if someone has plenty of money or plenty of cookies or plenty of dogs, it means that they have a lot. Okay, so I think we'll keep going down here. And since arrangement was brought up, can someone tell me what flower arrangement means? Leon, do you want to try and explain what flower arrangement means?
I mean, I think it's like the way it's being putted.
Yeah, the way it's being laid out. So the way, you know, when you get a flower bouquet, like a bunch of flowers, maybe for like a special day, and you get all those different color flowers and they put it in a nice, it's called an arrangement. The way that they put the flowers in with the different colors, that is an arrangement. Thank you, Leon, for answering that question. Excellent. I have some very smart students in this class. I'm so happy. Okay, how about extracted? What does extracted mean? This one's a tough one, but who wants to take a guess about what extracted means? Emily?
It means like it's been taken out. It's been like taken out. Let's say I extracted the oil from the plant. That means you've taken something out of a plant or animal. Like I extracted the blood from the cow. I guess we could say that.
Oh my goodness, that's yeah, that's true. Like that's what extracted means. It means to take something out of something. So yeah, so for example here, it says the most important use of the sunflower crop is for sunflower oil. So as Emily said, they're taking the oil out of the sunflower plant to get maybe for cooking, for salads, for baking, and all that good stuff. Okay, we're gonna move on now to some questions. Does anyone have anything they want to say before we move on? Any questions? Yes, no, maybe so, all good? All right. All righty. Let's see what's next. All right, so this is gonna work. There are questions about the reading. So what we just read, and I'm just going to call on I'll say your name, and then if you can answer the very best answer that you think is right, okay? So there's multiple choice questions here, and if you really don't want to answer, you can just say pass. That's okay too. Just say, Kayla, I would like to pass, and then we'll pass on to somebody else, okay? So you might find these easy or challenging. We'll see how it goes. This is very first class. We're just trying to see where everyone's at today. All right. So for number 1, I'm going to call upon Emily, and I'm going to ask you to look at number 1. It says the sunflower is blank in color. Do we remember what color the sunflower is?
It's quite easy because just think of the sun. It's of course yellow.
Yeah, of course yellow, right? Sunflower. It's like the sun. Good job. All right. Ivory, this next one is for you. The sunflower can rotate its face, A, away from the sun, B, towards the sun, or C, around the sun.
C.
C, around the sun. So the sunflower goes all the way around the sun.
Oh, then
Remember, towards means to face to the sun.
okay, then B.
Yeah, the sunflower can rotate its face toward the sun, right? The sunflower loves the sun. It loves the rays of the sun. So it wants to look at the sun, towards the sun. All right, Angela, this next one is for you. The sunflower needs blank to grow. What does the sunflower need to grow?
Sun and water.
Excellent. Yes, right? Plants usually need sun and water to grow. Excellent. And Leon, the next one is for you. The sunflower can grow blank tall. How? This one's a bit tough. We can go back to the reading if you need to. Do you want to go back to the reading? This one's a little bit tough. Okay, we'll all go on a search for it, okay? So we're finding out how tall can the sunflower grow.
I already memorized it. It's about 10 feet tall.
Oh my goodness, you're so quick. It is about 10 feet tall. I just wasn't sure because that one's a bit tough, but you got it. Yes, 10 feet tall.
It was in the first paragraph.
Exactly, excellent. Number 5, sunflower extracted, what Miss Emily was telling us about before. Extracted means to take out from the blank of sunflowers. Do we remember where the oil comes from? I'm going to call upon Emily. Can you please answer this?
Well, it's pretty obvious. It's probably from the seeds.
Yeah, it comes from the seeds, right? So the seeds is what we eat. It's the food, and the oil comes from there as well.
I actually think I saw one time I had sunflower seeds, like sunflower oil somewhere in my pantry. I've seen it before.
Yeah, it's very common to cook with sunflower oil. Excellent. Okay, number 6, I'm gonna call upon Ivory. Sunflower oil is used blank. Where is sunflower oil used?
C.
C, for baking, frying, and feeding birds. Yes, it is. But remember, do you remember what it says specifically in the reading here? It says that sunflower oil is used for salad dressing, frying, and baking.
No, I said C though.
Oh yeah, C. Oh yeah, okay, good. Excellent. It is C. Wonderful. And I guess birds would love it too, right? Birds would probably love to eat it too. Like, do you ever see the birds that are coming to the feeders and eating the seeds? They'll probably love sunflowers. Excellent. All right, number 7. Thank you, Angela. Can we move on to number 7? Many people use the sunflower in blank.
painting and flower arrangements.
Yes, exactly. So remember that artist. Who remembers his name? Vincent van Gogh. He was the famous artist that painted lots and lots of sunflowers. And we can wear it on our clothing and have them arranged in very special ways if we want them in a bouquet maybe. Okay, let's move on to
I actually do have a dress that has sunflowers on it.
Oh, really? That's beautiful. It's a nice print.
But it's a blue sky, and then there's sunflowers everywhere on it.
Oh, very nice.
Just a flower, not the part of the stem. Nah, just the flower.
Just the flower itself. Yeah, I have a dress too that has sunflowers on it, and I love to wear it in the summer. All right. So now we're going to be reviewing. This may be review for some of us. Pronouns and possessives. A pronoun replaces a noun. It can be the subject or object of a sentence. Subject pronouns. So for example, if you don't want to put the person's name in the sentence, we can use something called a pronoun. And some examples of subject pronouns are listed right over here. I, you, we, they, he, she, and it. And object pronouns are me, you, us, him, her, and it. So for example, Anita is a girl over here. And we're talking about Anita. Anita has a parrot. But let's say we didn't want to put Anita's name again when we wrote the second time in the next sentence. So we use the pronoun she to replace Anita because Anita's a girl. And the parrot is an it. So we replace the parrot with the personal pronoun it. So she talks to it every day. So even if I don't mention Anita's name or the parrot's name in the second sentence, we still know who we're talking about. So she replaces Anita and it replaces the parrot. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to draw lines to match the nouns with the subject pronouns. So let's go in order here. The dolphin. I'm going to call upon Angela. Angela, what pronoun do you think would best match for the dolphin?
It.
It, yeah, exactly. It's an animal, so it would be an it. Yes, the dolphin, it. We're going to draw a line. Okay, excellent. Ivory, number 2 for mom.
She.
Yeah, exactly. Excellent. Okay, Emily, number 3 for Joe and Calvin.
I would probably say the they.
Yeah, they, because it's not including the speaker, the person that's talking. But how about Leon, if it does include the speaker, Dad and I, which one would be the best one?
Dad and I is a we.
Yeah, and why is it we and not they?
Because if it's a they, that means like I'm not in their group. And if it's like we, that means like I'm with that person.
Exactly. Awesome. Okay, how about Mr. Downey, Emily?
It's the only
Wait,
option.
Mr. Beth?
Mr. Downey.
Oh.
It sounds like one of those wash your clothes ad. Downy guy.
Like, yeah, the Downy soap, the Down soap.
So it would be this.
He, yeah. Oh, yeah, we can draw it on ourselves. I'll let you can draw it next time,
Yeah,
okay?
It's Antoinette or something. I don't know.
So these pronouns, we can use them when we're writing to replace the names of people sometimes, but we still have to say the name first. Otherwise, we won't know who we're talking about, right? If we didn't say Anita has a parrot and we just said she talks to it every day, we wouldn't know who. So if we're using pronouns, we have to use the name first to let people know who we're talking about. Okay, excellent. This one's a bit harder, but you guys can do it. I know it. Write the object pronoun for the noun. So now they're not giving us the matching. We have to write it ourselves. So I'm going to ask Angela, can you write the first one? My brother and me.
On the screen?
Yeah. Do you know how to write it on the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please write it on the screen then?
It's we.
Excellent, because it's including myself, as Leon said before. Excellent. Awesome possum. All right. Next, I'm going to ask Ivory, the door. What would the door's pronoun be? Yeah, it. Exactly. And how about Jeff? Leon?
Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff. It's a boy's name.
Him.
Yep, him or he. Yep. Can you write it on the screen? Do you know how to do that?
Yes. Annotation.
Awesome. And then
But
it
might not work.
Try your best.
Oh, it's
You
working.
got it. You got it. Awesome. I'm gonna call up.
Last time I annotated, it just turned me into the normal one.
That you got it. Excellent. It's working. Okay, excellent. And I'm going to ask Emily to do the last one, the teapot and the cups.
Teapot and the cups. Teapot and the cups.
Yes.
I can't say it's a they. So.
What other one do you think it would be?
Oh God. Give me a second. Let me shrink this down. I don't know actually.
Okay, that's fine. So you're right. That would probably be for more than one person if you're not including yourself. So because it's objects, we would just say it. It would just be it because it's an object. So that can replace the teapot and the cups, even though it is plural. That's okay. We can just say it. Awesome.
I thought it was like because there's two, I can't add the it because it's usually described for one thing, like the door. It.
Yeah, and that's why it's a little bit tricky, but you handled it well. It's just, yeah, whenever it's an object, you can use it. It doesn't matter how many objects there are, you can just say it. Okay, awesome. Let's move on because this is easy peasy lemon squeezy for everyone. Okay, let's see what's next. All righty. All right, this is going to be like a little story, and then we're going to move on to our writing portion of the class. Sound good?
Sound good.
Everyone's following me?
Yep.
All right, so this is where we're going to have a story, okay? And here they want us to fill in the blanks with the appropriate pronouns. So this is actually when we apply what we've learned into our writing. So I'm going to ask that I'm going to call out a name when I say, like, for example, Angela, number 1. And then I would ask Angela to fill in what pronoun she thinks is best for this blank. Okay, sound good? Everyone's okay with like that? Yeah. Ivory, do you have a question?
This is writing.
This is still like grammar, and then we're going to go into writing after.
Okay.
Okay, Emily, you have a question?
I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, go. It's okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Alrighty. So so I will start reading, and then I'll call out a number, and then I would like that person to fill in the pronoun. Sound good? All right. So Dad took us to Niagara Falls last Saturday because Grandpa came to visit us from Vancouver. Mom and Dad got up early because blank, Angela.
Because they had to prepare for the trip.
Absolutely, yes, they is the right answer, and you can write it in too. I woke up early to help blank. Leon?
Yes.
What do you think? What is the best one to fit in number 2? What word? What pronoun?
They.
I woke up early to help they too. Are we sure it's they?
Them too. Them.
Them, yes. Awesome. Can you write that in?
Okay.
Awesome. It took blank. So I'm going to ask Ivory, please. It took blank about an hour to get there. Excellent. Number 4, I'm going to ask Angela again. Arrived there at about 10 o'clock. Blank arrived there at about 10 o'clock.
It took us about an hour to get there. We arrived.
Yep, exactly. We arrived there at about 10 o'clock. Excellent. Grandpa was very excited to see the falls. Number 5, Leon. Blank kept asking us to take pictures for him.
He kept asking us to take pictures of him.
Exactly. He kept asking.
Wait, I read this before.
Have you?
Yeah, and I also I remember this. Like for when the grandpa card came, I remembered it immediately.
Okay, you're a pro at this then. If you already read it, it's the second time. Okay. All right. I see, Emily, that you're back. So I'm going to ask you the next one. Number 6, will blank. And number 7, send blank the photos my grandson, he asked.
Wait, so it's 5 and 6?
6 and 7.
Oh, okay.
I think Leon's going to fill in number 5.
Will blank send blank the photos? Will you send the will blank send blank the photo?
So Grandpa's asking his grandson for the pictures.
Okay. So will blank send blank. I don't actually know.
So this one would be, he's asking his grandson to send him the photos that they took on the trip. So he says, will you send me the photos, my grandson, he asked.
Will you send me the photos? Will you send me the photos, my grandson, he asked.
Yeah, exactly. So can you fill in, will you send me the photos in the blanks, Emily, please?
Give me a sec.
All right. We're going to move on. Of course, I'm going to ask Angela, what's number 8?
Of course. I said.
Yep. Awesome. All right, Ivory, this next one is all you. Mom made some sandwiches for lunch. Blank brought some fruit too.
She.
Yeah, she brought some fruit too. Excellent. Wonderful.
Oops.
I think this is the last one. She brought some fruit too. After lunch, we went to the IMAX theater and saw a movie about daredevils. So it sounds like they had a fun trip in Niagara Falls. Who has been to Niagara Falls here?
Oh, I have.
You have, Emily? Have you, Ivory, Angela, or Leon been to Niagara Falls before?
I think so.
You think so? The big waterfall, the huge waterfall.
Oh, I went there before.
You have?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angela, you too?
Yes, maybe.
Yeah. How about you, Leon? Have you been to Niagara Falls yet?
I have been.
Yeah. So do you have like a favorite thing to do at Niagara Falls? There's some really fun things around the falls too, like
Like
some
not really, but like almost everything.
almost everything. That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna move on to our writing part now. Good work, everyone. Does anyone have any questions before this? We move on to our last little bit.
I actually went to Great Wolf Lodge and stayed there for my birthday.
That's so much fun. Oh my goodness, I love Great Wolf Lodge. So much fun.
I know. We saw the fireworks as well. You know, they put on a show every day.
Oh wow. That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna do this a little bit differently this one. So who here has written a paragraph before? I see that a lot of people have their hand up. I feel like a lot of us have written paragraphs before, right? And who can tell me what a paragraph does? Why do we write paragraphs? Why don't we just all have it without paragraphs? Emily?
It'd be really messy and confusing.
Yeah, why? Why would it be messy?
So let's say I wrote a sentence without any paragraphs. So it would be quite melodging because like you don't know where this thing ends. A paragraph describes one idea. And if I didn't have any paragraphs, you don't know when my idea will stop or where it will start.
Exactly. So the paragraphs, my friends, they all are showing us one idea. So every paragraph has one idea. What happens if we start a new paragraph, Ivory? What do you think we have to do? Or a new idea? What do we have to do? If I want to start a brand new idea, what do I do?
You have to finish your first one first.
Yeah, and then go on to the next one. Okay, so let's review. You know all these things about sentences. A sentence is a group of words that tells a complete thought. A sentence always begins with a capital letter. A sentence always ends with a mark, either a period, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. When writers put sentences together in a group, it is called a paragraph. A paragraph tells about one topic. This is really important, just one topic only. So who would like to read this paragraph about ferrets here? Ivory?
I do not think ferrets are good pets. Ferrets cost more than other small pets, such as hamsters, gerbils, or even rabbits. They require quite a large cage, which is also costly. All small pets make messes, but ferrets are messier and smellier than most. Ferrets also chew on things and may cause harm both to themselves and to the things they chew on. For these reasons, ferrets do not make good pets.
Okay, thank you for reading so nicely, Ivory. So notice that all these sentences are about the same subject, which is ferrets as pets. And this person doesn't like ferrets as pets. I don't know what ferrets ever did to them, but they don't like ferrets for some reason. And all the sentences begin and end correctly. Also notice that the first sentence is pushed in. What is this called? Over here, who can tell me what this is called when the paragraph is pushed in like this? What is this called?
An indent?
It is an indent. Excellent. Why do we indent our paragraphs? Emily?
It's also another way to show that the other paragraph is ended and this one is starting.
Exactly. So that is the way that we're showing that a new paragraph is beginning. Okay, we're going to look at some paragraphs ourselves and we're going to identify the main idea of them. Okay, so what is the main idea, Leon? What is that? What am I looking for when I say the main idea?
Main idea?
Yes.
The main idea of like this class, or do you mean like
A paragraph.
Oh yeah, okay, that. Okay, a paragraph. The main idea of a paragraph is basically just like for it to read, and a paragraph is made of a bunch of little sentences.
Yeah. So the main idea is I know that we're going to read like a lot of information in the paragraph, but the main idea just wants to know, what is this mainly about? If I were to go to my friend and okay,
Yes.
everything going good? Okay, I'm going to ask you to read this paragraph about snakes. Can you please read it out loud?
Snakes are interesting legs, swelling their entire body, also to have eyelids, so their eyes are always open. Most snakes can also swallow things that are bigger than his head. These features are more make snakes interesting
Okay, excellent.
animals.
So, my friends, let's all write down what we think this paragraph's main idea is. And then can you share it afterwards with the class when you write it down? So take a moment, write down what you think this paragraph is about, and then you can raise your hand and we're all gonna share what we think the idea is with each other, okay? I'll give you 30 seconds to write down the main idea. It doesn't have to be too long.
That is really awful.
All right, I'll give you 10 more seconds, finish up your thoughts. All right, who wants to share first what they believe that this paragraph is about? Angela, do you want to start us off? And then Ivory after.
Snakes are interesting animals that have no leg and eyelids.
Yeah. Okay, good. So you're saying that snakes are interesting animals because and you gave us a fact, right? That they have no eyelids. So that's one of the interesting facts. When we talk about the main idea, we just need to talk about the overall idea. Ivory, do you want to share what you wrote down your main idea as?
Snakes move around by wiggling their entire body.
Okay, so you wrote down a specific fact here that you saw. Okay, Emily?
The main idea of this paragraph is snakes.
Yeah, it is snakes. It's about snakes. But maybe we can be just a little bit more specific. What about snakes is the paragraph saying? What do you think?
Interesting.
They're interesting. They're fascinating. How about you, Leon? What did you write down? Leon, are you there?
They're all right.
Yes.
Leon, what did you write as your main idea for the snake paragraph?
The main idea for the snake paragraph is that the reader wrote it for people to be informed about snakes and people know about snakes.
Yeah. Okay, my friends, I'm going to show you a really interesting trick. Okay, does everyone want to know a really cool thing to do when you want to know the main idea? Okay, so and the thing you can do is look at the topic sentence. Who can tell me where the topic sentence is found in a paragraph? We don't know. The topic sentence is always the first sentence of the paragraph. Where's my highlighter? The first sentence of the paragraph is my topic sentence. So if I read this, the very first paragraph, aka my topic sentence, I know that snakes are interesting animals. Right off the bat, I know that this paragraph is going to tell me something about snakes, why they're interesting animals, right? So if I ever don't know what the main idea is, I just say, oh, where's my topic sentence? Ivory, do you have a question?
Can I go to the washroom?
Yes, you may. Class is almost over, so hurry back. All right. We're going to do one more together, and then I'll show you what we're going to do for homework, okay? Okay, so I'm going to ask Leon, can you please read this paragraph about getting lost in a crowd? Leon.
Yes.
Can you please read this paragraph?
Getting lost in a crowd can be frightening. It is only natural for a child to want to look around for the person he or she was with. But wandering around is not safe. The child should stay in one place and wait. That way, the parents will be able to find the child. So the parents should teach this as early as possible.
Excellent. So we have to take about a minute, and we're going to write down our main idea for the paragraph in a sentence, a full sentence, please. I'll give you some time to write down the main idea of this paragraph. All right, I'll give you 30 more seconds. Remember, a full sentence, please, about the main idea. All right, Ivory, make sure you're in the camera, please. I want to see you. Where did you go? There you are. Thank you. All right. I'm going to ask Miss Ivory to please share your answer.
I think that the main idea is like you should stay in one place if you're lost, because if you wander around more, then you'll get more lost.
Okay, so you're giving advice of how not to get lost. That's good. We have to look about what this paragraph is teaching us, which is that they should stay in one place. What is where's that topic sentence that I was talking about before? It's at the very beginning. I see Angela has her hand up, and then Emily, you can answer after.
It's the paragraph's main idea is getting lost in the crowd can be frightening.
Yeah, exactly. And you just looked at the topic sentence, which told us what the paragraph was going to talk about. Emily, did you want to say something else?
That was the main answer. That's my answer.
That was your answer? Oh, great minds think alike. That's great. I'm glad that you both are thinking the same way. That means that we're doing something right. Leon, do you want to read out your main idea? Leon, I think you're muted.
Okay. The paragraph's main idea is inform parents to teach their child or children about this.
About what?
About not getting lost.
Exactly. Yes. Yes, it's never fun to be lost. No one wants to be lost, right? So that is what the paragraph is teaching us. Okay, my friends, it has been a wonderful pleasure teaching you today, but I am going to give you some homework, okay? Just a little bit of homework, nothing too major. I'm going to show you what I would like us to do. Okay, can everyone see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Oh God.
So here, this is what's going to be for the entire 2 weeks because next Monday is a holiday, so it's going to be off. So you have 2 weeks to do it. You have plenty of time. And I want you to write your own paragraph. And the paragraph is going to be about what your favorite type of pet is. So it says, what is your favorite type of pet? It may be a pet that you have or a pet that you would like to have. And we see this guy, he has a turtle in one hand and a frog in the other. Wow. And you're going to write, my favorite kind of pet is blank. You're going to write down what your favorite pet is. And then you're going to write a paragraph. Remember, we indent our paragraph. And then it says, write a paragraph about that kind of pet. And when you finish writing, ask yourselves the questions at the bottom and make the corrections if you need to. So the questions are, does each sentence begin with a capital letter? Remember, if we put a period or a question mark or an exclamation mark, we always begin with a capital. Does each sentence end with an end mark, like a question mark, period, or exclamation mark? Is the first sentence of the paragraph indented? Who can remind me what indented means? Emily.
Indenting is making sure that you're telling people that that's the end of that idea and we're starting a new one.
Yeah, so we just put a little space, right? Nothing too big. We just have a little space to show that this is the beginning of our paragraph. And the last one is, does the paragraph tell us just about one topic? So we only are going to talk about one topic in our paragraph. We don't want to jump around. Otherwise, you need another paragraph. So this you should be able to fill. And I would like us to try and take up all the space, okay? So you don't have to, like, maybe one line off is fine, but try to fill up as many lines as possible, okay? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Easy is easy.
Easy. Okay, so today might have been really easy for you. I just wanted to see where everyone is at. We're going to probably up the expectations next time, challenge ourselves a bit more. And before we go, I would like us to just tell us what we've learned today and how we're going to apply it into school. So can I call upon Angela first to tell me what you learned today and how you're going to apply it in school?
I learned how to identify paragraphs.
Yes, awesome. And how are you going to use that in school?
In each reading, each writing activities.
Yeah, you'll understand how to write paragraphs and how to read them as well, the main idea. Okay, Leon, you're next.
Okay.
What did you learn today and how are you going to apply it in school?
I learned to how to use what is called the meaning of some words, and I can use it in school by hold on. I can use it in school because we sometimes have work that needs describing of a word just like that. So I learned how to do it.
Okay, excellent. Love the answer. Ivory, what did we learn today and how are you going to use it in school?
I learned what's the main idea of paragraphs, and I can, if my class asks what the main idea of a paragraph is, I can just write it down.
Excellent. And Emily, you're next.
I learned how to use pronouns, and luckily for me, we are gonna write about a biography presentation which uses paragraphs. So
So you're going to use it right away.
lucky.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh my goodness. I'm glad that you're going to use it in that assignment. All right, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you soon. Okay.
where is
Remember
the
your homework. Bye-bye. I will have them send it to you. Your parents, they'll receive it.
Yeah.
All right, my friends. Bye-bye.
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 Bye.
Bye-bye.